I'm sorry, y'all. I mean, this lagging, it's really struggling right now. I don't know why, I mean, I don't know why AT&T just... I thought AT&T worked, because I thought they said they built up a 5G. Okay, where was I? Oh, almost forgot. Um, Come on, I don't... Okay, where was I? No, not yet. Okay, centuries by various authors, translators, and scholars across West Asia, Central Asia, South Asia, and North Africa. Some tales trace their roots back to the ancient and medieval Arabic, Persian, and Mesopotamian literature. Most tales, however, were originally folk stories from the Abbasid and Malik eras, while others, especially the frame story, are probably drawn. Wait, hold on. Here's synopsis. For 1001 Nights, the main frame story concerns Shahryara, a king who ruled an empire that stretched from Persia to India. Shahryar was shocked to learn that his brother's wife was unfaithful. Discovering that his own wife's infidelity has been even more flagrant, he had her killed. In his bitterness and grief, he decided that all women are the same. Shahira began to marry a succession of virgins, only to execute each one of them next morning. Before she had a chance to dishonor him, eventually the vizier, whose duty it was to provide him, cannot find any more virgins. Shahrazad, the vizier's daughter, offers herself as the next bride, and her father reluctantly agreed. On the night of their marriage, Shahrazad began to tell the king a tale, but doesn't end it. The king, curious about how the story ends, is thus forced to postpone her execution in order to hear the conclusion. The next night, as soon as she finished the tale she began, another one of the king, eager to hear the conclusion of the tale as well, postponed her execution once again. This goes on for 1001 nights, hence the name. The tales vary widely. They include historical tales, love stories, tragedies, comedies, poems, broske, and various forms of erotica. Numerous stories depict jinn, ghouls, ape, people, sorcerers, magicians, and legendary places. Protagonists include the historical Abbasid Caliph al-Rashid, his Grand Vizier Jafar al-Bargmi, Barmaki, and the famous poet Abu Nuwas. Despite the fact that these figures lived some 200 years after the fall of the Sassanid Empire, in which the framed tale the Shahrazad was set, sometimes a character in Shahrazad's tale was began telling other characters a story of their own, and that story may have another one told within it, resulting in a richly layered narrative texture. Versions differ, at least in detail, as to final endings. In some, Scheherazade asks for a pardon, and some of the king sees their children and decides not to execute his wife. and some other things happen that make the king distracted, but they all end with the king giving his wife a pardon and sparing her life. The narrative standards for what constitutes a cliffhanger seem broader than in modern literature, while in many cases a story was cut off with the hero in danger